Hello friends, welcome back. I'm here with another topic of writing portion today. I'm here with article writing, and I think that most of the students feel it little hard to write article. I'll tell you how to write a good article with the finest kind of touch, and how you'll be able to portray good things in your article, and how to make it interesting to read. So we will start with format of the article because you need to know the format first. So every article is divided into three parts. First, its heading. The topmost heading of the article, it should be in between. It is formatted in the middle alignment, and you should write it in the middle alignment. This contains this heading. It should be engaging. Engaging means it should be catchy. It should look very good. It should a person should think that he should be compelled to read the article through the heading. That means it should be engaging. It should engage the person in reading the article. Should not exceed. That means it should not be that very large that you will keep bored on reading. Boring. You'll bore while reading this very article. It should be limited. Check spelling and grammar errors. You should this check spelling and grammar errors. And this title of the article, it should be of 5 to 6 words, not more than that. It should not exceed more than that. It carries 1 marks. If we see the perspective of examination, it will carry 1 marks. This title. So your title should be catchy. Your title should be very good. It should be limited, and it should engage the readers, and it should not have any grammatical or spelling error. Second is byline, part second. Byline means name of the writer. Usually it's given in the question. Right? If you write here article writing, what is the heading of the article? You'll write here by. The name of that means this is byline. You write the name of the person who writes the article. Either it is given in the question or you will write it on your own. That means you will create a character, you will create any name and you will write it. It carries 1 marks as well. Now the third part, which is very important and which will give you at least 6 or 7 marks if we see the perspective of examination. And if we'll see perspective of through literary writings, you will see that this body, it will just show the readers how much you are able to put through your ideas onto the paper. So it is third part, that is body. Body should be at least in 3 paragraphs. 3 or 4 paragraphs, sorry. It should be in 3 or 4 paragraphs. Mostly it should be in 4 paragraphs, and paragraphs should not be that big. We can have little paragraphs as well. And here in first paragraph, you'll introduce the topic. You'll say what you are going to tell us about, what you are going to write about, and you will have some quotations to engage the readers with good interest. You should have kind of a thing in mind that you should have general quotes. You should just remember general quotes so that you can portray them into your article, which will make your presentation a good one. Then what will happen in paragraph 2nd and 3rd? If you go through paragraph 2nd and 3rd, you will analyze the subject matter in question. Whatever topic is given in the question, you will analyze that. And in analyzing, we will go through different parts. In analyzing, we will first go through types. That means analyze and explain different types of problems that are existing into that way. Because if it will be a topic which will have different problems which you need to analyze, which you need to explain. You will go through it. You will tell us about the types. You will tell us about what is your analysis. You'll add up your own opinions, because your own opinions are must. It's not only that you will just give facts and other information, references from any other person. You will have your own opinions as well. Your own opinions matters a lot. So you'll see after that the current scenario, what's going on right now. Earlier it was types, but what's going on right now into that very topic. If we'll take about talk about drug addiction. If we are going to write about drug addiction, first we have types, that what kind of types, what kind of drugs we have. If we have overdose of medicines as well, that is a kind of a drug addiction. If we are just fell prey to some particular kind of a drug medicine, it is drug addiction as well. So that's why some of the drugs, these medicines are banned, because they are only to be taken under the prescription of a physician or a doctor. That's why it's written on them. So it's only because overdose of medicine is a drug addiction as well. So these are types of. Then you'll see present scenario, what's going on, and at present stage. Writer must explain current scenario of the subject. That means what's going on right now on to this very topic, what's happening, what kind of things are there, what actions are taken, what government is doing, what people are doing, what the companies are doing, what other people are doing, what the organizations are doing. You have to take on these things as well. Advantages and disadvantages. The drug, that means medicine, we have advantage of that very thing till we keep that thing under control. We take that thing under control only up to the time when we get well. But if we fall prey, if you are addicted to that very drug or medicine, then it is the disadvantage of that medicine. So that's why it's said that you have to just see the current scenario, what are the advantages and disadvantages. Then you will see causes and effects. It's in the third and fourth paragraphs. You will see these three things. Cause and effect relationship. Support your views with facts and data. You will see that these people, this 90 or 20% of today's population, young population, is just indulged in drug addiction. So that's the problem, is the fact and is the data which you provide. So you have to discuss the cause and effects through different perspectives, like unemployment, uneducated this youth, or maybe some other persons, economically backward youth. So these can be the problems which are causes or effects through which this drug addiction prevails. So you have to discuss here causes and effects. Then in paragraph 4, it is known as concluding paragraph as well. You will conclude over here, commonly known as concluding paragraph. Never leave an article open ending. You don't have to just leave an article. It happens sometimes, most of the things we ask questions at the end, but it is regarding the opinions. You don't have to you should not think that it's an open ending this article. No, it is a question for us. If a writer asks a question at last, it's not an open ending. Open ending means if you are just finishing it without concluding or without giving a last your views or a kind of a thing, that will give your opinion regarding this article. So you should speak about problems raised and actions taken. You should speak about these things in your concluding paragraph as well. Then I need to give you a few tips. This was all about article writing. Now I want to give you a few tips how to write an article, what things you need to keep in mind. First one is that always keep a few general quotes handy. They will help you in presentation. You should know quotes. Quotes about different things, quotes about health, quotes about your personality, quotes about your life, your anything, quotes about nature, quotes about anything else. So you should know about these quotes. They should be known to you. So you could just write them down into your presentation, and which makes it very beautiful. Second thing is avoid repetition of ideas. Don't repeat ideas in your article. If you have once just portrayed any idea, don't repeat it again and again, and it will just taste will vanish from your article. So don't repeat ideas again and again. Feel free to give your personal opinion. This is a very important thing which you have, that you should not bar while giving your free opinion. You should feel free, you should feel okay with giving your own opinion. That's why this article will have your taste. Then do not deviate from topic. What happens sometimes, we write about one topic and at the other end we move up to some different topics and we keep on moving to different topics. No, it should not be like that. You should stick to one topic and finish it well. Make small sentences to avoid grammatical inaccuracies. So you should make small sentences. You should not make that big sentences, because if you make big sentences, you need to have a lot of focus on grammar. So to avoid that inaccuracies of grammar, you need to make small sentences. Make sure you double check spelling and grammatical accuracy, because if you not check grammatical and spelling accuracy, if you are going through the exam and you are writing an article, over there you will feel a lot of problem. Your marks will be deducted, but you need to have a double check. That means check it again and watch. If you, when you will finish up writing an article, just check whether you have written each and everything properly. At last, make a habit of reading editorials from newspapers to notice, matter, and master the art. Now, what you need to do, you should have a habit that you should read everyday articles from different newspapers. Mostly I recommend the Hindu. You should read articles from these newspapers, and you should have this as a habit so that you can master this art. You'll see that you'll experience this very thing, how an article is written over there, and you will definitely master this very art, and you'll be able to write a good article. That was all in today's video. Hope you liked it. Thank you.